Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. This is Simone here, and today we're going to talk about Connoisseur funk records. Now, I do have a lot of funk and soul records in my collection, and I want to highlight some of the deep funk stuff that I really cherish and that I think deserve more time and attention. Some of them are a little bit more famous than others, some of them are a little bit more obscure, but I genuinely think they're all amazing, amazing stuff. We're gonna start with a big one. So I'm gonna start with this. Chicago Gangster, Blind Over You. Now this is the original pressing, there's no reissue of this as of yet. This for a while has been the most expensive record I've ever bought. This is in phenomenal shape. Yes, there's a little bit of ring wear, but the disc was basically unplayed when I got it. This is just an incredible album. This is very famous for the drum break. There's a big sort of the Gangsta Boogie track is on this one. It's a famous drum break and sample, but this album is just phenomenal stuff. Even the slow, I don't want to say ballads because they're not ballads, but like even the slow stuff is just phenomenally awesome. I got this at Yo-Yo Records in London, and I remember him telling me, Derek, the owner, telling me that when he used to live in Canada, he used to see these all the time in bargain bins, like for nothing. And then yeah, they did get expensive. So but this is an absolute classic. I don't even collect drum breaks because I collect samples, but drum breaks are not my thing, because otherwise my collection would be like 10 times the size of what it is, and it's already big enough. I'm already running out of space. So I have this not because of the drum break, but because it's just a phenomenal album. Go and check it out if you don't know it. It's just incredible. Recently they reissued the Gangster Love album from Chicago Gangster, which I also own an original of, and it's just really good stuff. And I also just noticed that Phil Upchurch is on guitar on here. I never clocked that. So yeah, gold plate record, 1975. Boom, go and check it out. Next, another big one, the Bobby Boyd Congress. This is the self-titled album. This is the reissue on Vadim Music, numbered reissue. I got this in Paris, I believe. I might be wrong in saying that, but I think I got it in Paris or Amsterdam. I'm now having a moment where I'm not too sure, but this is a really deep album. I got this originally because there's one track here which I believe is the Undecided, which was sampled by an Italian rap artist. So that's how I first got to discover this. This has been on my want list for a while. It was hard to actually find this, and to find it at a decent price, because even their issue was expensive. So yeah, I'm happy to have it have it in my collection. Go and check it out if you don't know it. I mean, look at these people, come on. And look at this cover. Like, just this cover alone should get your interest antennas up. Next, this is really heavy, almost rock-ish funk. Mother's Finest. This is a phenomenal album. I got this for only a tenner, and which is like, this should go for way more. I've never seen another copy of this ever. The only time I saw it, it was in, again, Yo-Yo Records in London. I didn't know it, it looked interesting, and on the spot I had to buy it, and it was phenomenal. I'm so glad I did. I mean, look at that cover. It almost reminds me of the Plus album, the rock, proggy rock album, with a cross. It almost reminds me of that. Promo copy, which adds to the charm of it. And it opens up. I mean, look at that when you open this up. I mean, that's quite something, isn't it? And again, look at the faces. You just know, you know, you just know when you see some of these records and you see these covers. You're like, yeah, yeah. You Make Me Feel So Good is such a good tune, but it just all of it is amazing. Heavy drums, and actually, not only heavy drums. What I really like about this album is the female vocals present in this album, and the fact that in a couple of tunes there's some tempo changes that really take you by surprise in the best way possible. I've never seen anyone talk about this record. Go and check it out. It's not expensive. I don't know how much they go for, but they're not like crazy rare expensive like the other ones that I showed you. Not that the other ones are extreme holy grails, but they're still difficult to get by. This, not too crazy, but I've never seen one. This is the only time I've seen this album. So, but I'm sure online you can find it. Yeah. Next, we have Don Thompson, Fanny Brown. Now, yes, this is a phenomenal original copy in the shrink, which it's on Brunswick label. This looks meh, it looks okay. You might not necessarily give it a second chance. And then you listen to it. The Fanny Brown, the sort of the title track, is a great funky tune. There's Just Plain Funk, another really good deep funk tune. I think I got this online, and I think I saw it on Instagram. Someone posted about it. I looked into it and immediately fell in love with it. This is a relatively, I don't want to say it's cheap. It's not cheap heat, but it's not expensive heat. Definitely worth the money though. Like, go and check it out if you don't know it. Then we have this. This is a more recent sort of release. Is the JB's More Mess on My Thing. This is the Now Again Record Store Day release. This is basically a EP/single. I'm not too sure like how they would even describe it. But this is, as it says on the hype sticker, this is the demo recording that Bootsy Collins and his band recorded for James Brown in 1969 that won them the title The JBs. This is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The track, the B1 track, is like a 16 minutes, if not longer, jam. There's a phenomenal drum break on this. There's a change of pace and tempo on this one, absolutely unexpected, and it goes so deep. It's just incredible. You can feel the obviously Bootsy Collins' impact and input on this, of course. But this is just the drums on here. Every time it reaches that drum break, oh, and then it just keeps going into this sort of very deep and slow. Oh, it's just amazingness. I don't think this goes for a lot of money, but gosh, it's worth so much. Like, this is incredible. So thank you, Egon, and Now Again for putting this out for Record Store Day, because wow. Last but not least, one of my favorite records of all time, Maxane, Mindful. This album is special and dear to me for several reasons. I had a couple of copies of this. I got this in Philadelphia once I was there pre-COVID on a flea market, as I was digging next to DJ Shadow. Shadow was there when he was doing the Africa Bambaataa tour, like touring with Cut Chemist, I think, or I might be wrong in saying that, but it was Shadow doing a gig playing from the records from Africa Bambaataa's collection. So it was such a crazy experience to be around a flea market, around a prison in Philadelphia, digging next to Shadow, which is like, yeah, one of those stories. And this is something that immediately caught my eye. I didn't know anything about it when I got it, but I mean, look at this cover. It tells you everything you need to know. Maxine Lewis is a phenomenal female soul funk singer. Maxine actually turned to became Mandre, the more disco-based kind of group. I'm not too much of a big fan of that kind of development of the band, but you know, that's just me. This is incredible, incredible stuff. It's actually relatively cheap for what it is. It's also on Capricorn Records, and as a Capricorn, I don't really care about astrology and stuff, but it's a nice touch. It's from 1973, I believe, which seems to be the year that really catches my attention most. Like when I think about the 70s and I look at my collection, 73 is the year where I have the most release from, for whatever reason. The track that I would recommend, I mean, all of them are amazing, but the one that I would probably get you to check out is called The Answer. The Answer is an incredible, incredible funk, slow burn, just amazingness. Maxine released 3 albums. I have all of them in the original, but one of them, if not 2 of them, have been recently reissued. This still hasn't, for whatever reason. This is something that you definitely need to check out, like, no doubt about it. Don't remember if this is the white label promo copy or the normal original copy. Yeah, this is the promo, white label promo of that record, which makes it even more special. I don't necessarily collect white label promos on purpose, but or like I don't look for them, but it's always nicer to have one. Do you know what I mean? It feels just a little bit more special to have the white label promo. Yeah, I'm not as deep of a white label promo collector as Dylan from Noble Records is, but you know, I do, you know, sometimes they happen in my hands. There you have it. Connoisseur funk gems that I genuinely think deserve more time and attention. Let me know if there's anything that you think I should check out that is in the same vein or style of these albums, because I really cherish this music and these sounds. So if there's anything that you recommend, please let me know, because I'm always on the lookout for great music. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, do all that jazz, you know what to do, and I'll see you on the next one.